If a project is going to take you 3 times longer than initially estimated, is it worth doing? First of all, you have to sit down and understand why is this taking longer than you initially estimated. There might be many different reasons. There might be technical problems, there might be lack of knowledge, lack of understanding of the market, there might be actually problems on how to fit this in the current solution, like a design problem. Next, make sure that you understand that is there a timing issue when working on this project and delivering it to the market? Does it have to be in the market at a specific time, or can it be later, or is that delay acceptable? Once you understand this, you have to really figure out that could you potentially create an MVP? Could you potentially create like this minimum viable product that is not going to have the whole scope of what you initially scope in the project? Unfortunately, many teams still don't do this. And can I strip it down to something that is still creating value for the customers? Very quickly, if you want to know more questions that product teams should ask themselves, go check out the link that is in the pinned comment on the description. Next, what you have to do is that most likely you have not done this. If you're in this situation, is to face your project. This is part or second aspect of creating an MVP. An MVP is creating that first version, but you could still look further, or how can you build phases of this project where each phase is small enough to deliver value to the customer and help me iterate, understand if this is solving the problem in a way that the customers need, and see how I can move it forward. And I still don't have to build the whole thing in one go. Look, many times what happens with these projects when they start to get delayed, what typically people do is that they start to push for more hours, try to get people, engineers, to work harder, work longer hours, work faster. In many cases, it's more of understanding what is the current problem and seeing if this project can be sliced down, especially when you are looking for a scope creep of something like 2 times, 3 times of the initial estimate. It can put you really far in the future. Understanding this is going to help you take a more calm attitude on what is the potential problem and how could we potentially fix it, while still potentially bringing that value and getting that feedback from the customers of the project that we are building.